Scorpio, what is up? Welcome. I hope you guys are well. God help me get clear, precise messages, block interferences and negativity, return it to where it belongs. Thank you so much. Did you guys catch the meteor showers? You can probably still catch them. I know where I'm at, they peaked the night of the 13th. You can probably still catch them, but the later you go out, the better your chances will be. And then we have the Virgo new moon coming up. So we're going to look at the rest of August for you guys. Thank you guys for the likes, comments, subscribes recently. All the support. I really, really appreciate you guys. And to my followers who are following my numbers, I appreciate you guys as well. You also get a meteor shower for your birthday, which I thought was really cool. The only time I've ever seen a shooting star was on my birthday, and then one other time at the lake, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Right now we're having the Perseids meteor showers. These are going to last until the 23rd. If you can go out just before the sun rises, you'll probably have better chances of seeing a lot more then, but they'll be active until the 23rd. Then in October 2nd to the 12th, the Orionids start, and those will be pretty prevalent as well. I've always said since I was a kid, there's a huge difference between the summer sky and the fall sky. And even though in the fall, the planet is further from the sun, in the mornings in the fall time, the sun is so much brighter, it's clearer, it's crisper, it's sharper. I don't know, I've just always noticed it since I was a kid. And it probably is because the air is cleaner. October 13th, the Taurid meteor showers start, and this will last until I think November 22nd, somewhere around there, and they peak November 16th. That's my birthday. Happy birthday to my Scorpios. You get a nice, crisp, clear meteor shower for your birthday. Mercury is now direct in Leo till September 2nd. You might want to map out game plans that you want to accomplish for fall, and game plans that are going to add pleasure to your life, fun to your life, and get your goals on track. If you're with a partner, get their goals on track, and together get both of your goals on track. Mercury is also a mental planet, the planet of communication and the planet of momentum. So things could start definitely speeding up and just cleaning themselves out and getting things back on track. Jupiter in Cancer is highlighting your 9th house. This could have you like wanting to wander beyond the familiar. This could also have you pulled between it could have you pulled toward people, places, and ideas that kind of broaden your world views. You could really want to explore with this ninth house energy, but with communication and momentum speeding up, you might be more apt to do it right now. If you're not able to get out and explore, take time to get out of your comfort zone, have the world come to you. The 22nd, Virgo season begins. This is going to bring a bit of lighthearted energy to you as Leo season fades out. But then the 23rd, we do have the Virgo new moon. This is going to be highlighting your 11th house of groups, community, friendships. But this is the house that I say beware of jealousy and possessiveness for the remainder of August. The new moon in Virgo is also trining Uranus in your 8th house of depth. Emotions could be really high. Deep bonds, amazing bedroom time. But look back to last year's Virgo new moon. Yeah, you could be a bit nostalgic right now, honestly. Watch out for emotions, high emotions just popping up out of nowhere, and this also could have you pulled between kind of like longing for something and letting it go. I feel like for the remainder of August and even into Virgo season, don't try to control any kind of narrative. Let things unfold naturally. August 22nd, we have Venus slipping into Leo. This is the love planet. And then Leo, attention, public. Some of you guys may post your relationship online. Some of you guys may get out into the public, find love in public places. And then the next full moon will be September 7th. It'll be a full moon in Pisces. Wonderful, Kelly. Wonderful. Okay. It's going to be a free read for my Scorpio babies. So you have water over here, refreshing, mysterious, and fluid. The first sign to pop up for you is Cancer. Something could be symbolic about Cancer season that we just had. And then the first word to pop up for you, phrase, another sign, is Aries. Beneath that is Good Girl. Beneath that is Aquarius, sex. Somebody could be thinking about being with you, getting out of their comfort zone, having attraction toward you. Like I just said, your 11th house is going to be highlighted. And then, yeah, but you may not want anything to do with certain people. You could see people as, I don't want to say succubus, but I do want to say like, you know, promiscuous. You do have compassion at the bottom of the deck, but you have jealousy with bully. This could be something from your past because it's at the bottom, and it could be showing up for you out of nowhere because this is what you don't see coming. And it could be a masculine, it could be your brother, it could be just a brother figure, it could be your brother's sign. Taurus. This could also be a lesson that you've had to learn, how your compassion has led you to people that will and have bullied you. You have North Node in Leo in the 4th house. All right, so some kind of fate, destiny, or something playing out that in a divine type of way could be happening around your home, or when it comes to you, your happiness, life, attention, ego. Be careful with that. You could also be dealing with Aquarius, Leo, Cancer energy. So 4 is definitely a karmic type of number, and when I see the North Node, I see destiny, fate, things happening, events coming in that are out of our control. When I think of Leo, I think of your life, your happiness, your genuine place of joy. So something fated, it looks like, is coming your way, and it could have to do with home, self-care, yourself. It could have to do with your family, or very, very karmic type energy. Thank you guys for hitting that like button, helping the message get out to others who may need it. If every part doesn't resonate, remember that I'm reading for a group, not an individual. I do offer personals. It's in the description box below. It's coming in for Scorpio. something to do with a Gemini. We have Aries here as well. That's the second time it's shown up, so I'll honor it. You have Mars energy. Mars in Libra. I feel like that is prevalent because that's exactly what's happening for now. Mars in Libra, though, it can also be, especially in partnerships, it can be a reminder for you to, first of all, Scorpio, avoid any kind of emotional or mental games when it comes to other people right now. This is not a time to like test others. Mars in Libra is also a time to seek answers from inward instead of pursuing outward. We have the moon, Cancer energy. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Capricorn, Virgo, Uranus. Jupiter, Sag, Venus. Those are two planets that you'll be affected by a great deal right now. Yeah, so something that was destined to happen, I feel like you've known it was going to happen. Something behind the scenes has gotten a big like shakeup. Maybe this is something that you intentionally keep away from you. You don't want to see it. This could be something very like draining, toxic. Anyway, it's gotten this huge shakeup, wake up call. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, and then Aquarius. Yeah, something is being like broke open. There's that fate, destiny, exposure from the past. Something could have to do with Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's Neptune energy. You could be dealing with Pisces, Leo as well. And there is Saturn, Pisces, and Scorpio. Work, time, money, karma. You could also be helping another person go through a death of what was, go through a death of their old life. Whoa, so that they can have better or bring in a new life. Full moon in Pisces. That's what that corner is making me think of. And then, damn. So we have South Node, what was, past lives, natural gifts, karmic challenges. And solstice, focus, transition, amplification. Medium Coeli, we have Midhaven, direction, reputation. Here's your fixed energy. This type of energy may be working against you right now, but we do have action, momentum, and dedication. We have Cancer showing up again. Here's Capricorn. These are polarities: nurturing, sensitive, and caring. Disciplined, tenacious, resilient. And Pisces. Psychic, intuitive, dreamy with this fixed energy, action, momentum, dedication. Some of you guys could be having some wild freaking dreams right now. You could be getting a bunch of messages through your dreams. Definitely take it seriously. There's something going on with your subconscious and your heart chakra. Or it will be, especially by this full moon. Anyway, like I was saying, this fixed energy could be working against you. Pay attention when you are refusing to change, especially in work or relationships. Got a lot of Pisces showing up today. I was listening to somebody the other day, and she was saying how with this midhaven energy being right here for you guys, she was just saying how you may act, or you may be thinking or feeling or just moving more like a Pisces, which is your sister sign. We do have Cancer here as well, but there's something about the past, right? So you could have been caring, nurturing, and learned a lot of karmic gifts from that. You did have compassion and then bullied for it. And then moving forward, you have discipline, you have control, you have focus, you've changed a lot, and you have action, momentum, and then it's dedication, saying no to a lot of things. Yeah, make sure that you're taking time to rest right now. Coming out of Leo season, you could be hitting burnout from all the work. Damn. All right, this could be an ex-friend, ex-coworker. This could be people from the past, kind of communication opening up. Yeah, there's something, because we have reputation, we have slander, now we have gossip. You could be telling somebody, like, go talk about that, go talk about me like you were. Dang it. So straight up coming in, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be people from the past. Many Scorpios, will experience, like when Mercury goes retrograde, they'll have a group or an energy from the past show up out of nowhere. And then when Mercury straightens itself out again, all of a sudden they're having to like fight to get cords untangled, fight to get their lives back on track, and then there's another wave of energy from the past that shows up again, especially with the South Node energy. We have brother again, so something definitely has to do with masculine energy. It could have to do with family. Spirit showing up here as well. Some of you guys may be definitely getting back into the spiritual side of things, especially as fall creeps in with my Scorpios who in past lives were naturally, usually the witch. Somebody could have a Capricorn moon, Aries moon. It's coming in. All right, well, this tells the story itself. So you know how I was saying in your astrological messages that you could be pulled in two directions between like almost like wanting to settle something, but at the same time you feel like you need to let it go. Yeah. This could have to do with your standards, your morals. For some of my Scorpios, this could have to do with law. I could see a lot of my Scorpios getting into law, getting into justice, especially in your careers. Some of you guys may have to deal with legal situations on your own behalf or somebody else's. What's this energy with Capricorn? from the past. Okay, so this somebody could be working with a Capricorn and have an earth sign at their job. Yes. So could be somebody that's in a position of authority, marriage, side chick, pregnancy type. Somebody could have stepped out and had a kid. Okay, we have Queen again. We have something really, really low vibe wanting to pop its head out. Be aware of that. What's the overall energy for Scorpio with Spirit? Pluto, Pisces, Saturn, Spirit. All right, so we have a mother here. We have photo proof, and we have a father figure. I feel like that photo proof is significant. It could have to do with you. Ooh, ungrateful, STD, evil. And moving on up, moving on away, moving on in silence. Yeah, daughter, fake, cyberbully, drama. Somebody brings a lot of bullshit, and I see that's why you, So there's going to be a need for you to stay spiritual, Scorpio, because something could be coming along toward the end of August and into September that wants to test your gangster. And I feel like you're going to need to stay spiritual. I may have used to have been okay with that type of behavior, but I'm more on like this, I can be a spiritual gangster. And I feel like you're going to need to as well. Because there's a lot of people around you that think that they are gangsters. You have love coming in, and you have home wrecker. Okay? So beware of that. When homewrecker shows up as well, it doesn't need to be another person. This is just the energy of wrecking a foundation and something being built. And what I feel like it could be connected to you. Like somebody could want to show up and ruin whatever you're trying to build. I remember when I lost my home, and I lost everything that I was doing, everything I was building, everything I had. I saw my family member as a home wrecker, not as in like third party, but as in like you wrecked my home, you wrecked my world. All right. If anybody did catch the meteor showers, let me know. Was it beautiful? Was it? Oh, and another thing about the meteor showers that's coming in November, Scorpio, is it will have, I believe, northern and southern lights with it, and that's what just made me, oh, look at that, new moon in Virgo. So this green is what made me think of it, a time to give rather than to take. So you could be definitely giving something up, leaving something just beneath that with the spirituality, balancing spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yo, what the heck? So literally in a couple days, we have the new moon in Virgo showing up, and we have the full moon in Pisces coming right after that. And in the overall energy, since everything is right on line how it should be, we have prosperity lies ahead with new moon in Taurus. So something could have to do with Virgo, Pisces, Taurus energy. That was cray. Goodness gracious, OCD, calm it down. Yeah, in the fall time, I usually kind of end up getting back into, like, I've always found myself in the mornings, I'll end up listening to like scriptures instead of music or podcasts. Now is a time to give rather than to take. With that showing up with whoever, ex-friends, ex-people, I feel like you are putting up some kind of boundaries rather than letting people in. Yeah, because you're blocked here as well. Is like something don't sit right with your soul. Like, you have letting go, adrift, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time, for sure. It's coming in for Scorpio together. A wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. So you're on your own type journey, especially of letting go of a lot of things. You may have to let go of, this could be old energies, it could be a group. You could be feeling like very generous right now. You have beauty here and visions. I know that's right. Grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. You see how much spirituality is coming in for my Scorpios? It's not a surprise. September comes in and my Scorpios turn into psychics. Y'all turn into otherworldly beings, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. I thought it was really interesting listening to this girl talk about all the different voyances. Clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. But anyway, there's something about like you just know, you can see it with your soul, okay? Something could also be important about Venus energy here with this beauty, Taurus, visions energy as well. Somebody could now be realizing that somebody just wanted control. They wanted a spot. It wasn't necessarily about love. It wasn't necessarily about, passion or anything. It was about status. Somebody wanted a spot. I don't know. Y'all judge me if you want to, but I've been watching Love Island lately, and some of the stuff that happens in that situation when people are wanting connection so bad that just waves of people come in, waves of people go out, and time is really not for us. And it's hard and it's heartbreaking, and good people get done wrong and not so good people get chosen and made a priority, and that's what this is kind of reminding me of. And not to mention, resources could definitely influence people in their decisions, especially in 2025, you know what I'm saying? It's like, is it real love, or is it we need to split these bills? Come over here and pay my rent. Anyway, something very beautiful could be forming for you, happening to you, and this beautiful energy could be coming in as this new moon and full moon come in. Virgo season may be a really great time for you. You could be upgrading inside and out with, grace, loveliness, beauty on the outside, and integrity in all forms and spiritually. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's nice. Why do I feel like there's people who are mad at you for blocking them, but they don't want to talk about whatever they did to cause you to block them. They're just mad at you for blocking them. I'm also getting, never mind. Well, yeah, that's my job here. I'm getting like watcher energy, you know what I mean? They don't mean no good, they don't mean no bad, they're just watching. adrift and all this giving energy with the X. We have publicity and extremism. So something could have happened publicly. 5th house energy, 8th house energy. Something could be happening publicly, or it happened in the past. Somebody could have like really went to the extremes as well, and they could have intentionally done something to look a certain way or to put on some kind of front or facade for the public or the people around them. Anyway, what's up with Scorpio in this wonder voyage? Yeah, exactly. You're here in this harmony, journey of the soul. 7th house energy, like you just want peace. You got a lot of balance going on right now. Oh. All right, so some of you, this could be a good time to start cleaning up your karma, or look at all this giving energy, Scorpio. You're also very like generous. 2nd house and 7th house energy. Some of you guys may be coming into a relationship of some sort, or you're working on your relationship, working with other people to acquire what you need and want. A lot of giving. Could be giving back, giving to the public, giving. Some of you guys may be giving something away to the next life. How she has these children in her arms and the angels playing the harps above. Some of you guys may be donating, spending more time with your children. 4th house and 11th house, it's making me think of those dice. Anyway, you and another person could definitely be on this journey. A beautiful sky. Some of you guys need to spend some time out beneath the sky right now. Look at all this. I'm telling you, acquiring things, achieving things, things really working out in your favor now as opposed to where we were a year ago. Spirituality, practicality, Pisces, and beauty. We have optimism, 9th house energy. This is that you exploring, getting out of your comfort zone, taking leaps. Your beliefs, philosophy, even your spirituality or religion could be shifting, changing. 9th house energy, 9 Virgo season. Even though somebody is blocked, they're still optimistic. They still have hope. Oh, revenge, wonderful. Somebody may use other people as well to seek revenge on people, but that's exactly why you're completely defending yourself, standing your ground. You don't want no parts of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2nd house energy, Taurus. 6 swords. You've moved on to peace, harmony, acquiring, gathering, getting your stuff together and keeping it together. I feel like you do not have time for this bullshit. Now, another thing that I do want to warn you about is you could be in a very spiritual, optimistic energy in the future, and someone somewhere could try to block something from you or seek revenge on you. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, you definitely need to defend yourself. Resources and originality. Somebody's like, can we be friends? But I feel like for my Scorpios who rule loyalty, this integrity of spirit, I don't think many of my Scorpios would like to have manipulative, deceitful friends, because if you can't trust somebody as a friend, you can't trust them as anything. You know, this goes into everything. If you can't trust someone as, what's that saying? Never do business with a man who cheats on his wife, because if he'll deceive the one person that loves them the most, the one person that chose them out of everyone in the world, you can only imagine what they'll do to you, and vice versa. Never enter a relationship with a slimy worker. Defense and detachment, domination and seduction, good for you. Yeah, there is like no seducing you. There's no persuading you. Others of my Scorpios, you could be going from a time of kind of being detached, focused, work, cold, achievement, focus, you know what I mean? On your grind with the domination card, like really like working your behind off, forcing success, forcing achievement, to a more, you know, your 8th house is about to be highlighted for sure. So you could be going into more of a flirting, seductive time. But defending yourself for good reason is here as well. All right, Scorp. Yeah, we're already at 37 minutes, so I'm going to leave these here. Try to get a little bit better of a view for you guys. And I will see you guys on the next one.